This video is going to be for everyone that wants to know a little bit more about games, that everyone who is interested in the gaming industry itself. So welcome to Streaming Little Lurks. My name is still Mr. Orange, my friend. So yeah, what is very important, or not important, but very cool, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, yeah, it's important, is coming out on the 22nd of March 2019, and I'm so crazily hyped, my friend. So this is going to be like a typical Souls game, but so awesomely let's say awesomely in a samurai, in an awesome samurai setting. So that's pretty cool. And I wanna use this little opener not to talk about Sekiro. I think you know Sekiro, and you know it's going to be an awesome game, and I'm sure that you're also going to,
in the closing years of the Sekiro era,
that you're going to buy this game and you're going to play it. So I'm absolutely sure about this. No, I wanna use this when I use Sekiro to talk a little bit about it, activision-blizzard, the company, as you know. And because I just found out, and I was not so sure about this, that Sekiro is actually published by Activision, excluding Japan and Australia, I guess. Yeah, Asia. And Activision has the rights for Sekiro in the US and in Europe, and this is pretty cool. So this could mean something for Activision. This could really mean something for Activision. And therefore, I would say we jump immediately to the other screen. Here it is. You're welcome, my friend. So this is the stock chart of Activision. And as you can see, the markets are still open. Little disclaimer before I go into it. I own Activision. I'm an owner of Activision company. I have stocks. But I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not a recommendation to buy or not to buy. So this is just a YouTube guy making a video about a gaming company. Alright, so here we have some values. This is Yahoo Finance. So you find on the internet. I can put you also a link. So you just write ATVI and then you're going to find it. Today, the market is open. The market is terrible today, as you can see here. Minus 0.80% for the S&P 500 and almost 1% for the Nasdaq. It's a really bad day today, and I'm kind of sad actually. I kind of lost some money today. But yeah, put this aside, my friends. This is Activision-Blizzard, so minus 2.5%. Now I finally said it. I wanted to say it all the time. We have an EPS, an earnings per share only of 2.35, which is also not so amazingly good. Then we have like, we have a dividend of 0.87%, that I think is pretty decent, don't you think so? For a growth stock. But let's have a little look on the chart. So that's the chart of Activision. So I was buying it when it was falling, but it's not stopping to fall. So I expected when it's 35, it starts to get really interesting. But even now with 39 or 40, the stock is kind of interesting for me. Is it interesting for you? I can't tell you. But if you like Activision games, and we're going to talk about this a little bit later, then this might be interesting to go a little bit more into details of the stock. So if we go for the max chart, you see it's amazingly. I mean, the growth of Activision-Blizzard, or Activision and then Activision-Blizzard has been amazing. I mean, this has been at 90 cents once. And now on the top it was at $82. I mean, that's pretty. So it's like, it halved. It halved now. Can it double again? I have no idea. So I would say it's definitely a stock we should talk about. And there I have, for example, here different articles. So I found them over Yahoo Finance. I'm also going to put you a link to those articles. So why Activision-Blizzard stock dropped 11%, very interesting article. And then by the Street, an interesting article, could a US-China trade deal boost game makers? It may not be that simple. So I'm not going to now too much into details of this article, but I can recommend you this one. So we're going to talk more or less about this article talks about different gaming stocks, so it's definitely worth to have a read. And here to Activision-Blizzard, for example, they write they have a 10-year relationship with NetEase, so in China, which co-develops popular titles like World of Warcraft and Overwatch for Chinese distribution. And NetEase takes a cut of 65% in the partnership. Oh my god, that's pretty much, I would say. This is not a partnership you actually want. But the market is so big in China and Activision has to be there. Michael Pachter, or how Americans say. Yeah, he's the popular analyst for gaming, for video games and computer games. He said this, and the licensing partnership appears to be going the distance, with Activision recently extending the licensing agreement with NetEase into 2023. And if they're going to be, for example, a China deal, maybe video games could even profit from it. And Activision has some famous brands, as we all know, so even Activision could profit from it, and then we might see again the stock also going up again. So, but who knows? Who knows if there's going to be an agreement, and who knows if it's going up? Of course not. We have, so still the approval procedures in China, they have been suspended, as we all know, from March 2018 to January 2019. This had a huge impact on Chinese game companies like Tencent, for example. But the market is now a bit more maturing. And since January 2019, let's say the approval process works again. But is it fast? Is it quick? It's difficult to say. A lot of analysts and economic experts say that the processes are way too. There's way too much bureaucracy, and it takes too long for games to get approved. Yeah, another interesting here articles. Activision-Blizzard and a law firm sets a deadline to March 19. Where they want to file a class action lawsuit against Activision, especially for the reason what they write here. Yeah, I was already talking about this in another video, but they talk about the fact that Bungie is not a part of Activision-Blizzard anymore, and the Destiny franchise belongs to Bungie, and this could actually mean the value of the company in general is now less high. So they're going to play on this legal argumentation, interpretation, and yeah, if you're an Activision holder between August 2018 and January 2019, then you can join the class action. So maybe you lose, maybe you win. It's very difficult to say. Alright, so, and then here, Activision, it's really one of the major biggest companies. So here you have a really nice list of notable games published on Wikipedia. And is it not awesome that Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, this is with the release date of 2019, is already here. I mean, that's so cool. Where are the Call of Duty? So that sucks a bit. I have to say this, but very interesting article, so you can go a little bit into it and read a bit more. So you see this game, the company has been founded in October 1979. So by David Crane, Larry Kaplan, Alan Miller, Bob Whitehead, and Jim Levy. I don't know if those people still have something to say nowadays. So, but it has been founded as Computer Arts, and I remember Computer Arts back in the days when I was playing Atari ST. Yeah, there was this company Computer. I still remember. It's a headquarters in Santa Monica. Key people: Rob Kostic, president. But I think this is now, there's no president at the moment. Yeah. Brian Crescent, January the 9th, 2019. Shuffle appoints new heads of Activision. So this is Crescent Brian is the new head of Activision now. And employees of 4,000. So it's a gaming company with 4,000 employees. That's pretty a lot. Yeah, and Activision-Blizzard is the, let's say that's the company, that's Activision, and then Activision-Blizzard is the mother company. So, but it's all more or less is the same, I would say. Then you have an Activision-Blizzard, then you have the Call of Duty games. Now I understand why. All right, I accept. Now I understand why Infinity War and other Call of Duty games are here. So we're talking, of course, about Activision Blizzard and not only about Activision. The predecessor was even Vivendi Games, which is also very interesting. So Activision Blizzard was founded in 2008, and then we have some different. Brian Kelly is the chairman. Is he still the chairman? I don't know. And revenue. Yeah, those numbers are always a bit difficult. So, but that's more important to number of employees of Activision Blizzard is 9,900. All right, that's also pretty lot. So, and here you have a list of Activision games. So not Activision Blizzard games, but Activision games. Also very cool to see. Yeah, but Activision and not Activision Blizzard is going to publish Sekiro. Yeah, it's not going to be Activision Blizzard. This is maybe important to understand. But the stock is Activision Blizzard, of course. So Activision, overall, I would say Activision Blizzard is a very old American games company, and it's definitely one of the major ones. I mean, you can say what you want, but if you look here at the numbers, for example, market cap 31 billion. Yeah, that's pretty much a market cap. So, and the PE ratio is not that bad now for a growth company. Okay, I have to admit, I see here also that it was it's now half the price of 82. So of course also the PE ratio went down, and the EPS, but the EPS is now also still kind of fine, and even you get a dividend. So not too bad, and it seems to be, yeah, it's a good company overall, I would say. So, but of course we need more games, and we have to take care that the games that Activision Blizzard brings are also making a lot of money. So I think about World of Warcraft, I think about Call of Duty, and now Sekiro for Activision, which is going to be really, really cool. I'm definitely going to buy this, so I'm so hyped about this. I hope I can run it on my PC, but Sekiro will be very, very cool. Guys, look at this, how nice this looks. So you can even buy it for 76 years. Okay, my friends. So I think the purpose of my video, I achieved it. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about Activision, the Activision Blizzard stock, about the trade war, maybe which could have some impact on it, and then also have a look at the chart of Activision here, for example, and we get some numbers of the company. So I'm not going to in details of the earnings. And yeah, I wanted to definitely remind you that Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is going to be an Activision game outside of Japan and Asia. And that's going to be awesome. So I guess that's it. I guess that's NetEase. No. Cube Game. Alright. So Cube Game is publishing it in the rest of China. Now we know it. Yeah, and From Software, of course, in Japan. Alright, this is it. I wish you a very pleasant day, and I thank you very much for watching this video. See you guys.